Get Ready With Me. Comparison again with the with my dupe, which I showed you yesterday, and the Natasha Denona Yucca. I think this is going to be the last look because I want to go back to the Natasha Denona Yucca palette by itself. So let's get skincare on. I mean, I don't necessarily have to do toner because I've done it already, but we'll do it. And I've just not long got out of the shower, so it's the L'Oreal Age Perfecting Refreshing Toner, Smoothing and Anti-Fatigue. Hi Quirky Dino, hi Jodie. Let's see what today's live brings. Okay, so we're done with that. I'm going to go in with the Essence Hydro Hero Under Eye Stick. Just kind of rub that in a little bit. We're just using the same skincare I use every single day in every single live until it's used up, and then I'll bring some more out. So the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid, 2%. I normally use a couple of drops of this because one drop won't do my entire face. That wasn't much of a drop. Oh, it's cold. So that's that. Where are we on this? I'd say about a quarter and then it's done. So I've used more than half. And then the last thing in skincare for me is the Simple Hydrating Light Moisturiser, 12-hour moisturisation. No, I don't have a favourite number. Hi Vegas. Hi Igor. Right, and then you need to make sure that your moisturiser is really in the skin. And today I'm going to use a Radiance Booster Cream as well, because I want to use the same. Like yesterday I used the e.l.f. powder. I want to go in with that as well again today, because it doesn't take too much time, does it, to put a powder on. But for that, sorry, for that your skin really needs to be prepped to use it as a powder, because it is a powder. If your skin isn't prepped and it's dry in any sense, it's going to show every embellishment you've got. Thank you, Vegas. I love your talk. Where did you get it? I think Primark, but years ago. Right. Yeah, so now I'm going to go on the Face Facts Wonder Cream Instant Glow Reviver. Yesterday I was trying to get cream out with my nails, and it ended up inside my nails, so I found a little spatula. So we're going to go in with this. Not too much of it. She says, getting loads out. Oh well. Okay, that'll do. This is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Cream. I don't know how I feel about it, because sometimes, not so much recently, but it has caused breakouts in the past, or it's kind of not played well with other skincare products. But my friend Morag bought it for me, who's also a subscriber, and I want to, you know, try it. I don't want to declutter it. So this time next week, guys, it's my birthday. Right. Again, it needs to be soaked into the skin. So while that's doing its own thing, I mean, you can see I'm quite heavily moisturised now. While that's doing that, let's take a water break. Oh, happy birthday for next week. Thank you, Ravens League. It's also Valentine's Day next week. So my birthday's on the 12th, which is Wednesday. So it's Valentine's Day on Friday. What are you guys doing? Anything? It's Galentine's Day for me. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day just because there is no partner in my life. Good for you, Craig. Good for you. Thank you, Inda. Right, let me just make sure it's rubbed in as well as it can be. Down the neck. Okay, let's put the eyeshadow palettes on the bed because I'm not going to need them for a while. I think I'll do concealer first. I will be using this powder as powder foundation. But I'm going to use concealer first. Normally I would use it after foundation. And I'm only going to use a bit. TMI, Craig. I know, right? Hello, Andy. How are you today? I'm okay. I've got a lot of lower back pain. I'm going to go to the doctor's tomorrow, I think. Where's my sponge? Right, Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist. Going to go in with a bit of this on the sponge. Just blend that out. Take it in the eye area. Turn the light down a bit. What are you saying, Jenny? Right. Then I'm going to use this before I put my powder on. So it's a L'Oreal Lumila Glass highlighter stick. I'm not too sure what the shade is in this, because I've probably taken it off at some point. Oh wait, Glassy Pearl, 610 Glassy Pearl. I'm not married, no. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Oh, that's a nice glow. Okay. Powder. I'm going to try this brush. So this is a BH Cosmetics 113. This powder I'm using is the Halo Glow Powder Filter. It's in the shade Fair Neutral Cool, and it is the lightest shade you can get, but quite clearly they need to bring out some lighter shades than that. Luckily it doesn't really show up really dark on me when I use it. Let me get a mirror. Hi Daisy. Tonight's live is so much later than I intended to go. I couldn't get for going. I mean, it's 9:30, so it's not going to be as long as normal. This is why I'm doing this powder rather than a full-on foundation. Hi Joni. The only problem is if you're going to be using this as a powder foundation, expect it to go quicker. It's not intended to be a powder foundation. It's intended to be like a finishing powder, isn't it? And this might be too glowy for some people. Let's see. It's not too glowy for me. Do you have a favourite song? No, to be honest. Hello, Jamal. So this is just something very, very simple. I've already put concealer on. Maybe I should have put a bit more, but let's just leave it there. So that's the powder on. Hi, Cheryl. Good evening. Right. Contour stick now. All the things that I've used can go on the bed. Just so I don't get confused and I can actually see what I'm working with. I can't speak highly enough of this. The She Glam, what are these called? Snatch and Define Stick in Soft Tan. But the blushers, I don't think I like them. I've got one blush like this in, I think it's called Midnight Hour, the pink one. I'm not too sure I like it. Hi, Sky. Double tap screen to leave a like if you're on a phone. Thanks. Yes, please. Right, so let's get some of this contour stick on. I need to get another one. My sister put a She Glam order in. When was that exactly? Last week, I think. And I just thought, should I get another one? But then I thought to myself, no, I've got quite a bit. But I haven't, have I? The next She Glam order she puts in, I'm just going to have to say, can you get me another one of those contour sticks? Come on, where are you? Sorry, I'm just looking for my brush, guys. Should be able to go in. Actually, no. What I wanted to use is one that they claim is for contour. I don't think it is. This. It's a weird ass brush. Hi, kids. Hi, babe. Right, I don't like this. And I don't know what else I can use it for. Because what they're saying, it can be used for. I don't think it can. Right, let's get a different brush. I think that's going in the bin. That was an epic fail. Let's see if we can just blend it out with this. Because my favourite bronzer brush by Real Techniques, I've obviously washed. I thought I had another one in this little carousel I've got. This is just a little powder brush by, I think, Cargo. Yeah, Cargo Magic Brush. Right, let's get some bronzer on. So that is going in the bin. That's a shame, actually, because these brushes by Hillcraft aren't the cheapest. It came in a set. Hi, Grace. Hi, Jamie. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow. Mine's next week. Oh, I've just dropped something. It's a contour stick. It's fine. I'll pick that up later. Yeah, mine's a week today. Hi, Charlotte. We'll just use this brush that I used for the contour. So I'm going in with Take Home the Bronze by the Balm. I washed some brushes yesterday while I was listening to my friend Tammy's live. I did catch the last part of her live. I think it was the last half hour I caught. But I wanted to watch the beginning where she was doing all the swatches of the palettes. It was nice to see her live. Normally she doesn't do live. She normally just does longer form content. So that was nice. Right, so we've got the bronzer on. So what am I using for blush then? I haven't put any primer on, but my skin feels quite moisturised from all the skincare plus this. So it should be okay. Blush, I might use this Kiko one This was what they brought out for the holidays. It's the Holiday Wonderlights Radiant Flush Blush in 02 Cherry Cupcake. I'm not too sure I like this gold bit at the top. I think that's just, it's too dark for my skin tone. So I'm just going to try and go in like with the pink part of it. Oh, hi Dinah. Thank you, Charlotte. Right. Did I miss anything else? I know you were using Laura Geller powder before. Is it comparable to the e.l.f. powder? Laura Geller? I've not used Laura Geller in years. Oh, right, sorry. I'm miles away. I don't know. I wouldn't say no. I'd say that they're both different in their own right. I mean, I'd say the e.l.f. one's better, to be honest. It doesn't show up any patchiness at all. It's flawless. Like, let me just look at this mirror as close up as I can. Right, so we all know where our pores are in our skin, like here. And it doesn't make it so you don't have any pores, but it minimises them. Like somebody said it was magic. I think Tammy said it was magic. And also the person that asked me to try it said it was magic. And, you know, I can kind of agree now. Now I'm using it as a foundation rather than a powder. I might go back to using it as a powder because that's what it's intended for. But it works better for me with my skin tone as a foundation. It's just, I mean, you wouldn't think it would. Where is it? Just look. You wouldn't think it would, but it really, really does. So I'm happy with that. Happy I get to keep it and don't have to pass it on to anyone. And I love the glow it gives. The Laura Geller ones don't give a glow. It's completely matte. And that's probably why it shows every little bit of texture you've got. But it's the same with the Laura Geller ones. If you do not be moisturised, then it's going to show up every bit of powderiness on your skin. Sorry, babe, I was confused because I've not used it in a while. I need a brush. I'm going to have to use this. Happy early birthday, Oh, you're talking to Jamie. I thought you were talking to me, Cheryl. I'll be on here before next week. Hi, Ella. Right, that's better. Last time I saw a lot of gold here, and the gold in it, as you can see, is just too dark, like up here. But if you just go in with this bit, which is probably what I'll do going forward, I'll try it again with the gold, try swirling the two different shades, but I don't like it. It would be okay if you had a slightly deeper skin tone, but yeah, that's that. I need a brow pencil. You wouldn't think it would be this hard. Oh, it's there. Right. Okay, so e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. No, to be honest, Ella. That many people come into the lives, I can't remember everyone. So, this one is in neutral brown. Hi, Valentine. Hi, Hannah. Right, so this brow pencil is nearly done. Once this is done, I'm going to tint my brows myself. I'll show you. That's all I've got left. I'll be lucky if I've got enough for tonight. I don't know if I'll be tinting my brows tomorrow though. But I have no intention of getting another brow pencil. I've got one, a Rimmel one. So if I haven't tinted my brows by tomorrow, we can use that. And I'll just do my brows over the weekend. It's not that it takes a long time, it's that I'm lazy. Not even that I'm lazy, it's just that other things take priority. Oh, should be able to get a bit more out tomorrow actually. Let's give them a brush out. I still don't know if that e.l.f. powder though takes precedence over the Hourglass one that I've got. I mean, the only way to know that is to use Hourglass all over the face as well. I've never thought to actually use a glowy product all over the face like that. So, highlighter time. Let's go in with the Colourpop Super Shock Tin Project Pan. Just want to use it up now. Getting on the older side. So we'll start here. So that we're done with that. So we'll blend this in as well. I like to have a fresh blend for everything that I put on my cheeks. Especially when it comes to bronzer, blush and highlighter. So that really is everything, isn't it? Because I want my makeup to look as natural as possible, even though I'm putting a lot of product on. I can't stand it when I see people with contour and you can quite clearly see the line. I can't stand that. Not on me anyway. I'm too fair for it. Glowing. It is, isn't it? That powder. And then it's the skincare underneath as well. I personally like this. This is not for everyone. I know that. But I like it. Right, I'm going to try this Sheer Glam brush with the MAC Soft and Gentle. And I'm only using this one because, again, it's Project Pan. And again, just here. I don't take it up here because as a mature woman, I've got lines up here. And powder only makes it be more embellished. Are you using highlighter during the day? I feel it's too much. It might be too much for you, Dinah. It's not for me. This is my normal makeup routine. Well, apart from the e.l.f. powder. Like I said, it's not for everyone. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But it is mine. And there's no wrong way of doing makeup. Nighttime where she is. This is a makeup tutorial as well. It's not like kind of, oh, this is how I do my makeup. You need to do your makeup. What I'll say to you, Dinah, is you do you and I'll do me. You know, in the most respectful way. Can I just say how much you've helped me with my anti-depression place here? And depression, so thanks. I'm sorry to hear that you suffer with depression. I don't speak about it a lot, and it's getting me upset just even talking about it now, so I'll say this and then we'll move on. I have suffered with depression for such a long time, and like even today, you know, I've been depressed. It might not look like it because obviously I'm on here, you know, chatting away, but sometimes behind that smile there's a lot of depression that goes on. So if I can just help one person, that makes me so happy. So thank you for saying that, Quirky Dino. It means a lot, and I'm working myself up now, so I'm gonna just try and get on to the next part of the makeup routine. Right, what else? I never really thought of day versus night highlight. I don't either. I mean, like if I was going to work, I'd pare it down a little bit, bit subdued. Like I've got a palette by Charlotte Tilbury, and it's that 5 minutes in a look. It's the first one she ever brought out. It's called Natural Beauty, and the highlighter in that palette is very, very subdued. I'll get it out for tomorrow and show you guys, and maybe I can do a look with it. What I would like. Maybe I could show you how I would do my makeup for work. It's not like how I would be doing it now, that's for sure. Hi, Delia. One step at a time. This is it. Right. Highlighters, bronzer, done. I just like to play with makeup as well. That's another thing, you know, when I'm in my own space and I'm creating looks, I just like to play with makeup. And you guys may think that is too much, but again, that's up to me, isn't it? Really. Okay, what am I doing now then? Oh yeah, putting eyeshadow base on. Not that, 'cause I should have used that, but I didn't. So, Juvia's Place, Eye Prep, Eye Primer in shade 1. Hi, Raza. I'm not too bad, thank you. I pulled way too much out of that. So, I'll just tap it on both fingers, and then I actually feel sick. I don't know if that's because I've overshared a little bit just then or what. But I'm not one of those YouTubers. I don't feel like I'd be lying if I didn't say anything. And I did only say something because somebody else mentioned it. I just don't like bringing... I don't see it as negativity or anything like that, but like, you come here to have a good time, you know. It's kind of like you don't want to see me in a state of depression and crying in a live. So if I ever got to that stage, I just wouldn't film a live. But you don't always know, do you? Right, this has gone down too far. Right, we need to get some powder on. So, I'm from the UK. Gonna go in with this clean brush. Gonna go in with this powder down here. Hi, Rose. Not doing too bad for time. I've only been on here 34 minutes. have a bit more water. And then we're going to do something similar to yesterday. 2 palettes, 2 different looks, one on one eye. So we've got the original Natasha Denona Yucca palette that's just come into my collection at Christmas. And then we've got my version, what I made a year ago. Like my friend Lisa watched this today and she went, I can't believe how close, well, she watched yesterday's video. She said, I can't believe how close your palette looks to the original. So this is the original. It's a very beautiful palette. I want to use this today. Complexion, it's called, that gold. I mean, I don't know why I'm wearing a green top when I'm not even going to go in with the greens. I might go in with the greens. Let's just see. I'll do the Natasha Denona Yucca palette first, the original, and see what I end up creating on this side. So this side is the original, this side is the dupe, when we get there. Going in with the Real Techniques blend eyeshadow brush. Right, so what do I want to use? I think Acacia, this one. I've used it before, it's just really, really nice. So I think we'll use that first. And I will be using the same brush just to make it fair, but I'll clean it off. Right. I am keeping my eye on the comments as well, don't worry. Because if you're feeling inclined to ask me anything, please do so. It's quiet in here tonight, isn't it? No trolls as of yet. Right. That's about as pigmented as I want to go. Let me check in my palette. It's like muted. I think that is the closest one. See, it's close, but not close enough, because like when I've done the dupe, when I've done the build your own palette, I could only look online. So I'll go on with this one. It won't look exactly the same. So maybe I'll just go in a tiny bit. I just went like that. There's going to be some differences, guys. It's not, I mean, I'm using Natasha Denona shades from the Build Your Own palette, but they're not the same colour, are they? So there will be a slight difference. But yesterday, I managed to get a very similar look. And that's all we're going for, a similar look, not exact. Like that looks like it's got a bit more brown in it. So maybe then I could go in with a tiny bit of this as well, just to get a bit of brown in it. And again, I just went like that. Doesn't matter how it looks, this look, because I'm not going anywhere apart from my mum's. Now I think I need some brown on this side. Let's take this out. Just get some water. Okay. In the original, I'm going to go in with Valley. Just to make it a little bit more similar than it already is. A little bit. That's better as far as I'm concerned than it was. Right. So I do want it looking green. What can I do? I'm just thinking, sorry. Maybe I'll go in with citrine on this side. This one. I've not used that yet. It's not really showing up, but that's because it's quite dark up top. Right, let's take that off. And then this one is from the Natasha Denona Chrome. This one. So we'll go back in with this. Do you have any siblings? I do indeed. One brother, one sister. If that question is for me. Okay. Right, I'm going to go in with a Technique Glitter Primer now. Hi, Faye. Four sisters, wow. I wouldn't have wanted four sisters. I had enough on my plate with one. Right, so that's that done. I want to get the powder out again I used before. Let me just put this down a minute. I really want a brother. Why? It's no fun, trust me. I'm the youngest of my family, and I wish I was an only child. I mean, it's alright now, but growing up was hell. Are you the oldest? No, I'm not the oldest. My brother's the oldest. And then I've got an older sister. Right. Eyeliner. I like to use an eyeliner over eyeshadow on the lash line because, like, to me, I'm always getting eyeshadow in my eye, so... And there's a chance I could get this in my eye as well, but I don't tend to. No worries, Dana. Okay. We're done with that. Right. So, Comaribe is this one here. I'm going to go in that for the Natasha Denona side. It is so pretty, guys. I'm wiping my fingers all the time because obviously there's glitter glue on my eye and I don't want to contaminate my palette. You know, I don't know what I held off for with this palette. It is stunning. If you like grungy palettes and green leaning palettes, this is a good one to get. But my mum actually got me this in the sale. I think it was £33 and it's supposed to be 64 in the UK. So almost, yeah, it was like half price. Oops. Right. And in my palette, there's this one from Natasha Denona Gold. I think that's going to be the closest. Looks like it's got a bit of hard pan on it, so let me see what I can do with this. I'll use the brush first of all. Yeah, that's definitely hard pan in the middle. They're looking similar though. Like yesterday, that looked very similar as well. I mean, you could see the difference. One was a tiny bit darker. Could see that, but very similar vibes. So basically what I'm trying to say is if you've got quite a lot of Natasha Denona palettes, in particular, I'll tell you the ones that I used. Natasha Denona Zendo. That's just a normal MIDI palette. Natasha Denona Zendo, Natasha Denona Chrome, and Natasha Denona Gold. And then I pulled some singles from Colourpop the Child and another Colourpop palette. It is a bit of hassle, you know, but if you can't afford financially to buy every release that comes out, then, which I wasn't in a position to do that last year. So this is like a good idea. And not only that, I don't really want every palette that comes out. I wouldn't mind the Roxa though, the purple one she's brought out. So if that goes on a good sale, I'll buy that. Right, let's blend this out. Starting off with this side. These are looking even more similar than the one yesterday I did. Highlighter, for inner corner highlight. I'm going to use my MAC Soft and Gentle. Hi Amethyst. I'm going to try the Shein brush. Thank you, Richard. Okay. So we're done with that. Today, for mascara, I'll go in with the, what's it called? Lancome Hypnose. It's in Noir Hypnotic. Jane, hi. Finally caught you. You did indeed. Thank you. Yo. Do you not say hello, Ian? I need to get some sleep for college tomorrow. No worries, Faye. I'm nearly done anyway. But yeah, they're looking very, very similar to me anyway. And I'm looking up close in the mirror. Like yesterday's one, the two shades, like for instance, I'll show you. Let me get the one out of the dupe palette first. This one was way darker than the other one I decided to use. Well, not way darker. You could just tell it was slightly darker. And I used this beautiful Micaiah shade. This one had more sparkle in it, and I think I like that better. Yet this one comes out of a way more expensive Natasha Denona palette, so go figure, right? I'm just trying to figure out what lip gloss I want to do today. I mean, I wouldn't say like my eye looking brown, it's more gold. So I think I'm just going to go in with the same lip that I've been going in with for the last 3 looks, which is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil Glimmer Finish in Crystal Ball. I absolutely love these guys. I do think they're worth it. I mean, I think they're £8 or £9. I can't remember. I think it might be 8. No, it's 9. The only thing I don't like is the mint scent. But you get used to that. Once it's on your lips, kind of goes away. I've got an English mock exam tomorrow. Good luck, Ian. They're just such great lip oils. I mean, it looks like plain, but there is a bit of shimmer there. And they're so smoothing. If you're looking for a good lip oil, I'd say probably go with this one, because it's one of the most sheerest ones that you can get, and it looks like there's nothing on your lips, but your lips do look juicy. I can't get over how similar those two eyes look. So again, the original that I got for Christmas, and then this is my one. So I think tomorrow I'm not going to use this again, I don't think. So after tomorrow, I'm going to just go back to this palette, and we'll do swatches. I don't know when. I think probably at the end of the week, once I've used everything in here. We'll do swatches. We'll do swatch comparisons. I am kind of like, there's going to be some differences. Because it's not like, this isn't the Yucca palette, it's my version of it. So get ready for some differences, but it is very, very similar to it, which I really, really like. Once we've done the swatches and everything, I'm going to put these back into the Natasha Denona palettes they've been pulled from. And, you know, there's no point in having 2 palettes the same, and I'll just use this going forward. So tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to use. That Ray one looks quite nice, so I might use that, and that's pretty green. I don't know what they've done with this palette really, because it's all like greens and gold grains, but then they put LSC in it, and that's a taupe. That is a taupe. Why have they done that? I'm sure there's a rhyme and reason behind it with Natasha Denona, but I do like that shade anyway. Thank you, Mel. A Christmas Carol and stuff. Literature. That Natasha Denona palette is beautiful, isn't it just? I am getting, well, I've got off my friend Naomi. Oh, it's not in the drawer anymore. I moved it. I got one off her as well for Christmas. I'm getting another one off my mum. I bought the I Need a Warm for my birthday. So much stuff is coming. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss the longer form content video I put out, what I got for my birthday 2025. I do these videos not to brag, but because I like to watch them myself. And I shouldn't have to say I'm not doing the video not to brag. You know, I'm doing it to show you what I got because I'm excited and you might be excited for me. So, yeah, that's that. What are you doing tonight? Now, I finished this live, so I'm going to go to my mum's. And, yeah. What colour is the lip oil? I'd say it's clear. It's clear, but there's some shimmer there. You're not going to see it through the camera. The shade name is Crystal Bowler Cheryl. It's if you go into a drugstore and look at the shimmer ones, it's the lightest one that you can get. What time is it for you? 10:15. Bye, thanks for the video. No worries, babe. Beautiful. Freezing out there tonight. Wrap up warm. I'll be alright. I'm only going 5 minutes down the road. Tell me both of those eyes don't look similar. Love it. Hi, Charlotte. Right. Not being ignorant, Charlotte, but I have to go now. Thank you for joining. Guys, if you haven't liked, please like. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. And I'll see you tomorrow for, I think it's look free tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.